Speaking of GamerGate, you want to tell me about your GamerGate experience?
Which one?
Well, what made this a passionate thing for you? How did you get involved? What did you do during it?
For me, it was, how do I put this? I think I was an avid viewer of Review Tech USA, and he talked about Phil Fish getting doxxed and saying it was hard. And then Monday Matt jumped on there and just talked about Zoe Quinn, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then they started, and what really drove me to it is when they started calling everyone that played video games just horrific words and stuff when we're not really those types of people that they want to call us. When they said it was everyone that played video games is when it drove me to Gamergate.
Was
That's
that
basically what drove me to it.
was that the Gamers Are Dead articles?
Yes, gamers are dead. The shit Quinn said, the shit Sarkeesian said, all of it. It made me mad because it's like I'm not any of those things. I've been a supporter of I've been around my entire life. I've been around feminists and girl powered feminists. I'm talking about the ones from the 90s. I've been raised around those types of people where if you said you can help them, they would smack you upside the head and said, no, I can do this myself. I was raised around those people. And when I see these people trying to say it's something else and say, oh, it's it's not this, or how do I put this? My mind is going crazy again. It's it's when they contradict those people I grew up with. It kind of made me mad.
Some people say that GamerGate was against feminism. Did you see it that way?
No, no, I didn't see it that way because I mean, yeah, I was annoyed by the third waivers, but I never thought of it as that. I did get extreme against it for a couple months, but then my mind, I went back on, I finally got on medicine that I needed for my head. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you shouldn't be acting this way. You should be a little bit more calmer and stuff in handling these things. So I started mellowing out and, yeah, all I'm gonna say is that that 1 year of Gamergate, I think, took 5 years of my life off from my health because of how paranoid I was.
Yeah, I think you and I met. Well, I didn't get involved in GamerGate until early 2015, but I think you and I met after you had mellowed out a bit.
Oh yeah, I was crazy, and I'll say it. I was flipping crazy. I was a vigilante loving lunatic early Gamergate. And then I realized it was my mom that said it. You're not like this. I know you get mad at what the people from the Bay Area are doing to some of the girls that are in your group, but you shouldn't be getting this mad over this. This is stupid. So she took me to a psychiatrist, diagnosed me with extreme anxiety disorder, and put me on a very powerful med, and I've been mellow ever since. I I have mellowed out for the past 5 years now. I have had a better health issues. I have low blood, or I have low cholesterol. I have a good heart rate and stuff. So yeah, I've actually my health has improved over the past few years, minus that horrific accident I was in. But other than that, Gamergate almost took 5 years off my life. It could have led me to a heart attack. Yeah.
You were you were really upset that some of the women who supported GamerGate got harassed.
Oh, I saw the stuff that was being said to them. It was horrific that the pro Sarkeesians and Quinn supporters said to some of the girls. It wasn't even borderline. It was full on horrific, the things that they were saying. They did the things they accused us of doing, and it made me mad because I'm thinking to myself, wait, we don't do that kind of stuff. You're accusing us of doing that, but yet when you see a woman that goes against what your favorite YouTuber says, or your favorite online personality says, you accuse us of doing the same thing you do. That is wrong. It made me mad because, I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It just made me mad seeing what the women and other people were going through when they completely, uh, how do I put this? Be, what's that term for telling the people that are trying to convince you of something that you're not doing, that you're not
Gaslighting?
doing? Yeah, that they're no, not gaslighting. I can't think of it right now, but basically, what like people are saying girls are being harassed in games and stuff, and they were facing harassment. Yeah, I've seen those every now and then. They were usually done by 12-year-old boys or idiot incel losers, and I've seen it. It's rare to happen anymore, but it's really the immature idiots that said it. People
Which
that go
good.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Would some of the people who were against Gamergate say, "Hey, look, a lot of your people are getting harassed, but and you're upset about that, and some of the harassment that they receive is sexist, but you know what? It seems like a lot of people are also harassing Anita Sarkeesian or Zoe Quinn or Brianna Wu, and that seems kind of sexist too, and we're mad about the harassment that they receive,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why we oppose your movement because we think that your movement is at least partially responsible for that."
Yeah, kind of. I could see that and stuff. And we've even tried tracking down, like, remember the one that threatened a college when Sarkeesian went there and made it really big deal?
Yeah,
Remember that one in 2014, like late 2014?
before my
When
time, but
yeah, but I mean that when that bullshit happened, we had to like get hurt, all of us, because we're saying, no, we're not like that. And some lunatic came out and said that, and we're like, I remember people actually tracked the person down because they're like, we're not like this asshole. We'll find him. And sure enough, they found him, and nothing happened.
you mentioned earlier that you became almost like a vigilante to avenge the women who had been harassed.
Kind of.
What do you mean?
I
Like,
never like. I I can't explain it. I was just crazy. I said random things I shouldn't have said, and stupid things like that of just me being just full on crazy. Like we've all had those, like, you're just angry and you just, I don't know. I don't like talking about it anymore.
we don't have to talk about it. We can
I
we
know.
can move on.
It's just I had a lot of stress and stuff. I got very mad because of how people were treating each other. It wasn't just a Gamergate thing. It was just in general, but being put on the same level, some of these people put some of us being put on the same level as people like these losers, me being put on the same level as them pissed me off is the best way to describe it.
By
uh,
losers, you mean like, what do you mean?
the ones that actually pull that kind of shit they accused us of doing,
Oh,
the actual scumbags.
can you define what Gamergate was?
Gamergate was, it was it was, how do I put this? It was basically just, it was supposed to be opposing the corruption in the game industry. That's what it was. It was nothing else. It was just oppose corruption, in my opinion. That's how I always saw it.
Thank you for watching another Gamergate book video segment. For 30 days, starting on December 9th, I'm running a Kickstarter campaign for this project, so please back the campaign for the people of Gamergate on Kickstarter or at gamergatebook.com. This project investigating and documenting the history of Gamergate from a variety of perspectives requires your support, and I appreciate it. Thank you.